Ladies, if you're starting your personal brand or online business, this is your social media blueprint. So the reason why I wanted to make this episode is because as women, we face unique challenges in male-dominated industries, issues with visibility, and authority. That's why we're going to be talking about how to apply the Metricool 2024 social media trends to grow your business, your online presence, and make money online. Let's get started with number one. Okay, YouTube, the personal brand powerhouse. So why YouTube? As I mentioned in part one, it has the highest possibility for reach, engagement, and growth. So you should focus on YouTube Shorts for visibility and long-form content to build your authority in your industry, which is one of the challenges that we as women have. And also it helps you make money faster online. It has one of the best monetization tools. AdSense and sponsorship opportunities are here as well. So YouTube is one of my favorite platforms for growth, visibility, and this is about the long game, okay? So we're gonna move away from instant gratification and focus on the long game, okay? So the best strategy to use for YouTube is using shorts for visibility and using long form content to build trust with your audience. Some content ideas for this platform could be business tips, industry breakdowns, and behind the scenes. It really is one of the best platforms for coaches, consultants, product-based businesses, so e-commerce, okay? Coming up at number two is TikTok. TikTok is best for growth and discoverability. So if you want to build an audience fast, then TikTok is the best platform because you get that instant gratification that we're used to. Although in my opinion, I would rather have something more evergreen like YouTube, which has a solid monetization platform, than TikTok. But it is a good way to start and get your name out there and build an audience, because a loyal audience will move with you wherever you go. If you say, hey, I'm also starting a YouTube channel or I'm also a YouTuber, trust, if they are a loyal audience, they will move with you to YouTube as well. Women-led brand thrive on TikTok, especially in the niches of beauty, fashion, finance, and business tips. So how should you do it? Leverage education and entertainment and connecting with your audience, and you will win in this platform. Grasp your audience attention and you may go viral. That's ridiculous. A lot of people in this platform in short form content, they have short attention span. So you need to grab their attention quickly in the first 3 seconds that they see your video. Some good content ideas in this platform are quick business tips, motivational tips, personal stories, and small case studies. Like I mentioned, this platform is best for women who are coaches or have an e-commerce business, especially with their new TikTok shop that is going to be booming for e-commerce. Number three, Instagram. Instagram is best to build authority these days. So if you're a consultant or a coach or a thought leader, Instagram is the best way to build that trust and authority with your audience. You're going to want to focus on carousels and posts on this platform because according to the Metricool report for last year, there was a 21% increase in engagement with posting and carousels, but there was a 20% decline in reels. So while they are still relevant, their engagement level and their reach is declining. So the strategy that I recommend here is focus more on carousels to nurture the audience that you already have and build shareable content. That way that your audience will share your content and then with their audience, and then you have a cross-pollination there. Also, you can make reels for visibility to reach those non-followers. But I would do more of an 80-20 in this case and focus more on static and carousel posts that bring value to your audience versus focusing solely on reels like it has been in the past. You also want to nurture connections in this platform, and DMs have shown to have a high conversion rate when it comes to business and converting your followers into clients. So keep that in mind when you're connecting on Instagram. So some good strategies for this platform: use storytellings and carousel posts to build authority. Use reels for visibility, but don't rely too much on them because they have declined. Mix it up and do posts and reels together. Also leverage Instagram DMs to build connections with your followers. Number 4, LinkedIn, a gold mine for women in business. I love this platform. I mentioned it before. Why is this a powerhouse? Because it has increased 99% in engagement. There's less competition, means easier visibility for you to build your authority as a thought leader. Women-led businesses are thriving in this platform and they're getting a lot of tractions. It's really good for women in the corporate setting, thought leaders, and coaches and consultants. So some strategies that I would recommend for this platform is I would share personal stories with your expertise, mix it up so it's a little bit more spicy, not so dry as like, oh my God, here are the trends for blah, blah, blah. It's so boring. Like, spice it up because it's a really good platform for personal brands. And a lot of people are paying attention more on women-led companies because we are a minority that is thriving now. So everybody likes to cheer for the underdog. So go out there, put on LinkedIn and express yourself. One of my favorite features there is LinkedIn newsletters. That's where you can go ahead and feature articles and people subscribe to them. And because it's a relatively new feature on LinkedIn, it's pushing it more and more to users. So you're going to see an upscale, you're going to see a surplus of subscribers to your newsletter. If you guys want me to do an episode on LinkedIn newsletters and how to leverage them better, let me know in the comments. Like I mentioned, this platform is really good for women in B2B, consulting, personal branding, and corporate spaces. Number 5, Pinterest, the underrated treasure. I love Pinterest too. It's one of my favorite platforms. It is the most unsocial social media, and and I love it. So why should you be on Pinterest? First of all, according to the Metricool report, clicks on pins have been up about 55%. So that means that there's more conversion rates. So if you have blogs, if you have an e-commerce, this could lead to higher conversion rates. It's a fantastic platform for, like I mentioned, e-commerce, women entrepreneurs. Now, don't think that Pinterest is like TikTok. This is more of a passive long game with Pinterest because it's a way to create passive income. So for moms, women who are married with kids, women who are building their business while working a 9 to 5, and from 5 to 9 they're building their business. It's a perfect way to grow passive income, like I mentioned, and it's evergreen. So it gains traction over time. It's not something like TikTok or Instagram Reels that you must keep feeding the algorithm, otherwise you lose relevancy. So the strategy I recommend for this platform is to build pin-worthy infographics and blog content for passive traffic. So I'll give you some examples. This is a perfect platform for women who specialize in fashion, wellness, fitness, finance, and DIY brands. Now that we've gone through all the platforms and I've shared with you my strategies, please let me know in the comments, what do you think? What type of business do you have? And what platform do you think that you're going to thrive in, or which platforms are you using to thrive in for your business? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed already to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe for part 3, where I break down the top 5 strategies for women entrepreneurs to win in 2025. So go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and comment below. And if you're listening to this episode in the podcast version, please go ahead and give us a 5-star review on iTunes and follow us for more content wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.